Previous administrations did nothing, absolutely nothing. As drug lobbyists, special interests in foreign countries freely ripped off our citizens.
President Donald Trump last week signed a series of executive orders regarding prescription medication. They allowed for additional prescription medication from Canada or other countries, dealing with benefit managers and profit-taking, as well as making drugs such as EpiPens or insulin readily available at a lower cost. But there is another part of these orders that's bringing about controversy.
Big ticket item on that was taking an idea, which is really a left-wing idea and a bad one, to consolidate the prices that people are charging in Europe and saying, okay, the average price of what drugs cost in Europe is going to be what America is going to be willing to pay, at least from Medicare.
ALG President Rick Manning thinks the idea on pricing will go wrong.
What he's effectively doing is he's letting foreign countries to set the prices of drugs in America and totally disregarding, and he thinks he's going to raise the prices across the world, but that's not true. Because it's not a market, it's a government-controlled market. Hence, there is no free market determining prices.
He says drug pricing is a complicated issue as well as patenting.
It costs too much to bring drugs to market, $2.6 billion on average. That's from Tufts University, A. B, the timeline between when you get a patent and when you're able to actually bring the drug to market cuts years off your patent life, which makes it so you have to make that $2.6 billion back more rapidly, which increases the cost dramatically. And lastly, we are effectively squeezing out innovators because of that $2.6 billion cost. And if we accelerated the FDA process, we accelerated the approval process, so innovators were able to get drugs to market themselves at a significantly lower cost. At that point, there'd be more competitors in the marketplace to treat different diseases. And when you have more competition, you have lower prices. That's the nature of it. Our current system ends competition and essentially creates a system where you've got captive audiences, and that's a problem.
Thanks to my administration's aggressive action since taking office, we have successfully lowered drug prices for the first time in 51 years. But this reduction is still not close to what I want, what I expect.
Trump says he's pushing for lower drug prices. Manning believes a free market approach to the drug issue is the best way to lower drug prices. But it seems the president's idea is the opposite.
That one-size-fits-all price control system for drugs is a disaster. It ends innovation. It ends, if you want an Alzheimer's drug in your lifetime, don't expect it if we have a one-size-fits-all price system for drugs. If the foreign governments are setting our prices because they're not innovating, and we won't have innovation in this country either. That ends hope for Alzheimer's research. It ends hope for cancer, for really good, aggressive cancer research that's right on the brink of ending this horrible disease. So it's the wrong approach right now. I disagree with the president, and I hope he'll rethink it.
Is this executive order leading to something bigger?
This is a lot like the surprise medical billing issue where the left has pushed a one-size-fits-all pricing system to try to say, oh, this will be safe and fair for consumers, when in fact what it will do is it will drive healthcare providers out of business and create shortages of healthcare providers. And in doing that, it will hurt consumers dramatically. And what's more, that's what they intended to do because it is a pathway to socialized medicine.
Frank McCaffrey reporting for Americans for Limited Government.